All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1056, Hannigan case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Ms. Hannigan, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
All right, everyone. Things kick off quickly as the courtroom gets quiet and the judge walks in. The case is announced, and the woman bringing the case speaks right away. She stays calm, but her words are powerful. She says the father of her kids has disappeared from their lives. No help, no visits, no support at all. She's not here for revenge. She just wants the support she and her kids need. You can hear how tired she is, not angry or loud, just worn down from doing everything on her own for so long. This part of the case might seem routine, but it's important. It's about stepping up when someone else won't. And today, that's exactly what she's doing.
Well, my ex-husband, since last year, doesn't come and get our children, doesn't take care of them, and he is just in and out of their lives, and I'm tired of it.
Okay. How many children do you all have?
We have 2 children.
All right. You said ex-husband. So how long have you all been divorced?
We've been divorced for a year because he decided to step outside of our marriage and have another child.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I.
All right. So he has an outside child. How old is that child?
He ought to be about...
Get ready. This is where it gets personal. When asked about the divorce, she tells the truth. Her ex cheated and had a child with another woman. That's not just a breakup. It's a deep betrayal of their family. She doesn't cry or shout. She just says it clearly. That quiet strength shows how real the pain is. Sometimes the hardest stories are told without raising a voice. This changes everything. It's no longer just about money. It's about being completely abandoned. He broke the family, and now she's trying to rebuild. And she's asking the court to make sure he's held accountable.
Do you know where he works?
Yes, he owns his own mechanic shop.
All right. Do you know how much he makes?
I do. He makes about $120 a year.
Okay. Does he do anything financially to support the children?
Not really. He did while we were married, but since we've been divorced, no.
Okay. And you say he doesn't pick them up or anything like that?
Every once in a blue moon.
All right. All right. Do you pay health insurance or does he pay health insurance?
I pay for everything.
Okay. How much is the health insurance?
About $326 a month.
And that's for the children only, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Now the numbers come in, and they say a lot. The dad runs a mechanic shop and makes about $120,000 a year. But he hasn't given anything to his kids. No money, no visits, no effort. The mom, on the other hand, is paying for health insurance, daily needs, and carrying all the emotional weight of raising them alone. The judge goes over each detail carefully. But this isn't just paperwork. It's clear evidence of neglect. A dad making good money can't pretend he didn't know better. This part shows a hard truth. Just because someone can help doesn't mean they will. And in this case, it's not just failure, it's a choice. The court sees that loud and clear.
All right, so let's take a look here. I see that he did not show up for court today. All right, I noticed he was served to be here today, looking at the documents that are before me. You haven't talked to him at all?
I have not.
Okay, did he say he wasn't coming to court today?
I have not talked to him, literally, in a couple of months.
Okay, well, good thing about it is that I can continue to move forward and place him on child support today because he was served to be here and he's technically on notice. So we're going to go ahead and move forward based on the...
This part hits hard. The judge checks the file and confirms the father was officially notified and still chose not to show up. That's more than just skipping court. It's refusing to take responsibility. But Judge Vanderby doesn't hesitate. She makes it clear. If you avoid court, you don't avoid consequences. His silence says more than words ever could. He had a chance to speak, to explain, to try for a different outcome, and he chose not to. Just like he chose not to be there for his kids. It's a quiet moment, but a powerful one. Because when someone refuses to be accountable, the court keeps moving with or without them.
Testimony that you gave, okay? So at $120,000 a year, that's what you said he makes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I have his gross at $10,000 a month. That would bring his net to $7,584.25. And you said you all have 2 children and he has 1 outside child. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So giving him credit for that other child, that brings his child support to about $1,706. You said health insurance is $326 for the children?
Yes.
Okay. So he's going to reimburse half of that to you, so that $163 plus $1,706 brings his monthly child support amount to $1,869.
Now the judgment is made clear, precise, and fair. Judge Vonderby goes through the numbers step by step. The father earns $10,000 a month, gets credit for another child, and shares some health insurance costs. Every dollar is carefully counted. The final amount, $1,869 per month. That's what he owes to support his kids. No drama, just facts. Even though he's not in the courtroom, the message is loud and clear. If you walk away, the law won't. What makes this powerful isn't just a number. It's the assurance. These kids won't be forgotten. Not with this judge in charge.
Per month. Is there anything further you needed?
No.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed. Hi, guys. It's me, Judge Vonderby. I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Hennigan case. Well, mom was bringing dad to court. She wanted him to pay child support for the children. Well, what did you notice that was interesting about this case? Dad did not show up for court. Remember, guys, always show up to court when you are served. It may not necessarily change the outcome of the case, but it definitely...
And just like that, the case is over. The judge asks, "Is there anything else?" The mom quietly says, "No, no drama, no pleading, just calm relief. She got what she came for." You can feel a bit of the weight lift. It's not the end of her challenges, but it's a step forward. And steps like this matter. The judge's tone is kind and firm. There's no loud gavel, but the message is clear. Even when some people don't show up for you, the system still can. This final moment closes a courtroom chapter with quiet strength. The same strength this mother showed from the beginning.